Good morning, everyone. Fernando here, God's Prepared Warrior, and welcome to Tuesday. If you guys hung with us last night on our Roundtable Live, thank you guys for hanging out with us last night. I think it was a great live. And if you don't know, I go live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure that you go to YouTube, you subscribe, and you share the channel so that you can get those updates when we go live. We have a pretty great and awesome community of friends who just hang in there and they talk about what we're talking about, and it's a really, really neat and fun time. Salt Mist is always leading the chat room and doing well at that. So make sure you stop by for all that. Today I want to talk about something really important. I think I've been on this search for how can we prepare, and what are some of the things that we miss when it comes to preparedness? What are some of the things that we don't think about, right? And so I got one for today, and I hope that you guys like this. You might not like it because it talks about getting in shape, right? So I want to talk about how do we get in shape, because you know what? I'm going to tell you this, and I think this is a golden nugget right here. We have to get in shape because your body is your number one survival tool, right? And that's most important, right? Most preppers focus on gear, food, and water, and I'm not saying that's wrong because that's what we do. But a lot of times we forget about us, right? We forget about the most important tool that they'll ever carry into any emergency, and that is their own body, right? If a crisis hits and you have to walk several miles with a go bag, maybe lift heavy supplies or help someone that is injured, you're going to have to do those things and move, right? What if you have to work long hours off grid without any rest because you're trying to fight time to get things done, right? Without rest, right? We have to survive, right? We have to be able to do those things, right? And what if you have to do them without having access to healthcare? I think that's important, right? And if you want to avoid all of that, then we have to work on our bodies, right? We have to get into fitness. We have to get into strength training, and endurance is important when you want to go, right? You want to be able to go as long as you can, and you have to endure. And so with strength training, with fitness training, it helps in that endurance that you're trying to build, right? So here's some potential steps to get moving, right? Start walking daily. That has helped me a lot. My doctor has said, friend, all you got to do is walk. You don't have to go and get into a gym and do all these. Just start walking, right? And so walking builds stamina, it burns fat, and it strengthens your heart. And that's important, right? So, when I started, and I'm going to start again, but I'm going to up the level this time. But when I started, I did 30 to 45 minutes of walking. And it's low impact, and it's one of the best ways to condition your body for endurance, right? You can go and do body weight exercises, right? Those are free. You don't have to go to the gym and use weights. You can use your own body weight. And it's effective, right? You can do push-ups, you can do planks, you can do squats, lunges. You're training for strength and mobility. That's the goal. I think we set our goals a little too high. Well, I wanna have big muscles on my arms, and I want them to be cut and all that kind of stuff. That's great, but let's have a target goal that we can reach, and then we get to that point, right? So, doing all of these things train strength and mobility, right? So start small. Do 10 reps a day on your own weight, right? Do 10 reps a day and build from there, right? Of course, I'm going to tell you, make you a plan. Don't just, do random things. Plan it out, right? So maybe it's you throw a backpack on when you go walk, right? You're starting to ruck, right? Carry your go bag or, weighted backpack on your walk, because that helps too. This conditions your legs and your shoulders for real world bug outs. Make sure that while you're doing that, you're stretching so that you can stay flexible, right? Being able to bend, twist, and move freely. That's important, right? You don't want to throw anything out while you're exercising or anything, right? But this helps you move freely when climbing, crawling, or lifting, right? Don't skip the mobility work. You got to do it, right? Fuel wisely, okay? Hydrate daily and eat clean when possible, right? Get rid of the junk food from your pantry, not just to make room for long-term storage, but just to retrain your body for sustainable energy. I think that is so important, right? What you may ask, why does it matter? Well, I'll tell you what. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, 19 through 20 says, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit? Therefore, honor God with your bodies," right? As God's prepared warriors, we must be stewards of our own physical health, right? Not just for, our own survival, but so that we're able to serve, we're able to lead, and we're able to protect others in crisis. That's so important. Here's the bottom line. If you are too tired, too sick, or too weak to act when it matters most, then all of your preps may just sit unused. Start today, right? You got to start. It's important. Don't say, "Oh, I'll start tomorrow," because tomorrow will never come. We weren't guaranteed tomorrow, so we got to start today, right? So start today, move your body, get stronger, stay ready. You'll never regret investing in your own health. Trust me, I know. So I hope this video brings some kind of help to you today. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you share it with your friends and invite friends over to the channel, and let's keep growing our community. I'm super excited what you guys are doing. So look forward to seeing you later in the next video. Have a great day, guys. God bless.